everybody, Gamer Penny here, bringing you another episode of our Lord of the Rings online Let's Play, and we're back with Baradbeam. And today, we're going to take on this next leg of the journey here. We're next to Theodred. We're about to go attack Tel Methadros. So let's go ahead and get started.
Preparations are made. Now we must strike. The time is now. We are as ready as we will ever be.
What the heck is this? A pocket thing? Like a carving or something? My brain's not functioning on what this image is supposed to be. I'm assuming a wood carving of some sort, so... The time is now. We are ready as we will ever be. Let us move on the prison caves to rescue as many of your friends as live still to be rescued. Speak with me when you are ready. I'm ready, Freddy. Let's go.
Let us rescue your friends.
Okay.
We will rescue your friends. And we will have vengeance upon the Falcon clan. You have my word.
Thank you. Alright. Oh, Theodred's got his helmet on now. None of your friends have been imprisoned in this room of cells. Lou Brennan must be keeping them further ahead, away from the entrance. My men have gone on ahead. Join them in each room of cells and fight for the freedom of your friends. I will scout around for sign of our enemies. Okay. See one behind us, but it's not. That's why he was pointing me in this direction. Nope, I guess he was not pointing us. He was pointing us in this direction. Ah! Hogawise. Who's that? Someone's in. Release the prisoners or die, low ones. To battle! Who's in there? Someone's in there. One of our good buddies. Sell me to Saruman and I'll tell you what. You're freed a room of captives. Oh, it's just straight ranger. You want to get out? Not even named rangers? Unbelievable. Where are all my friends? Harriston. You will pay for your treachery, honorless ones. To battle, Baradbeam. Bum, bum, bum. Get up there. Kill her. Okay. Oh, one more. This guy was hiding. I did not see him. You've come to free you, Rangers of the North. Any named? No, Ranger. Probably just Ranger. Return to Theodred. Okay. Hey. That was good work, Baradbeam, but I fear it was only a start. More of your friends are being held below. More of your friends are deeper within. Let us go to them. Alright, take these guys out along the way. I really like our new outfit, by the way. I'm having fun with it. Deed bestowed. Defeat hostile Dunlendings. Oh, we did the first part of it. Okay. Well, here comes some more for the deed. So, update on my mom playing the game. She got lost playing for the first time in the Shire. Got frustrated, created a new character. a human. So now she's running around Bree, and she's actually doing much better. So I don't think it was a fact that the game, like, was too complicated for her. I think it was she's just taking her like longer than what the game would expect someone to get used to the controls, basically. Like, because she has to be told like 9-10 times before it sits. So yeah, she's doing pretty good with it. She's still playing with it. I think she's level 14 on her Hunter and Bree, so she's having fun. Another room of rangers to free. Let us give them their freedom, Baradbeam. Baradbeam. Oh, Goladir. They took Halberid and the sons of Elrond deeper into the cave. You have to go after them. Baradbeam, you go on ahead. I will open these cells and follow after you. Okay. When you say go on ahead, which way do you mean? This way? Yeah, this goes deeper, I think. Going downward. Why do they have all these jail cells here, by the way? Like, is that a typical thing for Dunlendings, or...? Oh, you guys escaped. Penrod thought to bring us before Lou Brennan. He did not choose men strong enough for the task. I'm glad to see you, Baradbeam. Let us go and see Lou Brennan now and on our own terms. Okay, Halberid. Halberid is from, Evendim, right? And Goladir was from... Oh gosh, look at all of them. Goladir was from Angmar. Am I remembering that correctly? Hey, Lou Brennan. You really pissed me off. You are full of surprises, Baradbeam. I did not think you would cross my path again in this life. How is it that you came to escape the clutches of Saruman? Sorry, fixing the mic. It might be a little bumpy here. There we go. Lou Brennan smiles mockingly at your silence. You were a fool to return here. You may have freed some members of your company, but I have exacted my price from the Grey Company. You will not soon forget Lou Brennan and the Falcon Clan, I think. I really liked this guy. How many of your number remain? 20? 30? Enough to see you pay for your treachery, Brennan. Not today, I think. You will leave this cave, and you will leave my village. Wherever you go, you will tell the tale of how Lou Brennan and the Falcons bested you. Run away, weak ones. You are beaten. I feel like we could kill him. These passages extend for miles under the mountains, and my people know them all. You cannot face us here, and you cannot pursue us. You can only retreat. You have lost. He is right, Baradbeam. We cannot raise a hand against him in this position. They are too many, and we are too few. There may be another time, but this is not it. I'm pissed off. I wanted to kill him right now. We can do nothing more from here. We must lick our wounds, bury our dead, and wait for another time. But I swear it, before this war is over, the Falcon Clan will taste our vengeance.
We emerged from the dark of the prison caves fewer, but with
Loud.
greater resolve. And with a new ally, Theodred, the Prince of Rohan. We are in his debt, and I will see that debt paid before we leave this land.
Oh. So who all is dead now? Is Ceridan dead? Have we seen Ceridan in a while? So Halberd's here. This might be Ceridan. Yeah, Ceridan's here. Goladir was there. And so who else? Oh, the guy from the Trollshaws. It was the first to die, I think.
I am grateful for the lives you have saved, and mourn the friends we have lost.
You and the Prince of Rohan have my thanks, Baradbeam. These have been dark days, both for my people and for Middle-earth. I am grateful for the lives that you have saved and mourn the friends we have lost. Today we rest. Tomorrow, we will go to the fords with Theodred. He has aided us. We will then aid him and pass into Rohan to search for Aragorn, my chieftain. It is a thing of wonder to me that you have seen within the ring of Isengard and escaped to speak of it. You bring word of the rise of Isengard, but do those tidings hold anything we can use to stop it? Is this notice enough for us to stop the designs of Saruman? I hope it is, Baradbeam. I fear that it is not. We will speak again soon. Will and Vitality, that's a pretty nice one. Yeah, I'm gonna take that one, actually. That's better than what we have. Okay. I threw away some boxes. John in the comments, I was like, what? You would have more space if you threw away those boxes that you don't even use. Yeah. Now I'm gathering these boxes, though. So, there's so many boxes. It just...
We have come
We'll
to
clean
the
it up soon.
crossroads, and sooner than I expected.
I want to help the Prince of Rohan, for without his aid and that of his doughty warriors, my men and I would still be captives of the Falcon clan. But we cannot abandon our journey. Our duty lies with Aragorn, and we must find him in Rohan or die searching. We cannot stay to help Theodred with his battle. I want you to go with the Prince, Baradbeam. I want you to lend him your strength, and your wisdom, and your courage. You can travel south more swiftly than we can. Even hale and hardy, our diminished number would take some time to make ready, and we are wounded and tired. Make your farewells with my kin, Baradbeam. I know they will want to say goodbye. Saradin is there by the fire. He knows what I have in mind, though the others may not. Also, is this... I'm gonna have to choose between 2 cosmetics? Are you serious? Ooh. Okay, that's just like a Warren Rangers. This is like Baradbeam's dream come true. He's wanted to be a part of the Rangers forever. Oh my gosh. Okay, we're definitely taking this one because this one just... I can't imagine a world where this one looks good. Unless you... Can you dye it? Oh, you can... Is this dyeable? Very little. Ooh. That's gonna be hard. Wait. So this one, and if we dyed this one like black. Oh, but it still has the green outlines. Okay, I'm definitely gonna take the second one. Alright, Saradin.
Halbarad told me his decision, and I will not speak against it.
But I will miss you, Baradbeam, and I wish you might still travel with us. I know Erebrandir feels the same way. He has not forgotten the farrier who crafted him a new shoe in Holen, nor the man who saved the farrier. Aw. You have a skill beyond strength of arms, or the reach of knowledge, Baradbeam. You find friends wherever you tread, and where they cannot be found you make them with kindness and generosity. Halberd does not realize how close he came to spending the rest of his days in the prison caves of Termorva, but I do. Consider this, my friend, and do not forget it. Prince Theodred was at this camp for days before you escaped from Isengard, and held counsel with me, but he did not move to rescue my kin until he spoke with you. Nay, do not console me. I am not ashamed. Your ability to rally people to your side is yours alone, and it is a power you must not forget. It has saved many lives already, and I know it will again. Oh my god, Saradin. You're, like, choking me up.
You do not need me to tell you these things.
You have seen within the ring of Isengard and escaped to tell the tale. You will be of great help to Prince Theodred, I do not now doubt it. I saw Coronir down the path to the northwest not long ago. You should find him and bid him farewell. We're gonna get a full set of gear here. You know what sucks is we're gonna have to come through another character, get the other cosmetics, and that's just purchasable, which it might be, but I don't know. Yeah, I want this, like, outfit here, though.
You are leaving us now. How can this be Halbarad's decision?
Coronir stares at his feet for a short moment before he finds your gaze again. I suppose the Prince of Rohan has need of you. I cannot blame Halberd for wanting you to help hold the fords of the Isen. I think your tale of the army Saruman is preparing within Isengard shook him deeply, and if that crossing is lost, then the kingdom of Rohan will surely follow. We have been through a great deal, Baradbeam, have we not? It seemed we would stay within the musty library of Zudragund with Nar and Frithgeir for the rest of our days, did it not? Even thinking now of climbing up to Nar's peak makes my legs ache. I want you to have these spare boots of mine in memory of our time spent in that high place. Oh, gosh.
I am worried about Goladir.
He endured much in the depths of Carn Dûm, as you know, and he will never truly forgive himself for Lorniel's death. But his journey has done much to relieve some of his hurts. I think it is simply this. He has a purpose again. There is work to be done, and until we find Aragorn, as we are sworn to do, it remains unfinished. But our captivity in the prison caves changed something in Goladir. There is a dangerous glimmer in his eye that I have not seen before. It worries me, Baradbeam. I'm afraid of him. Or afraid for him, not of him. We were speaking not long ago just to the west, but my heart was troubled, and I left him there. Will you seek him out and see if my worries are for naught? I hope they are. My mother always said I worried enough for the whole family, but the dangers through which we have come and to which we ride deserve even more worry than I can manage. We're gonna get the full ranger outfit. Yes, I will find Gladden. This is really sad. We're saying goodbye. I'd like, do you come back to... I don't want the answer, by the way, so don't put it in the in the comments. But I hope you come back to them and like find... What is this? A sneaky orc. I hope you come back to meet them again. Like that. This is not just goodbye forever. You okay, Gladden?
It may be Halberod's decision, but I would not leave even if he ordered me home again.
Oh, you are leaving us, Baradbeam? Maybe Halberod's decision, but I would not leave even if he ordered me home again. He looks up at you, and you do see a hint of the hardness in his eyes that so upset Coronir. There are matters still left undone here. The cowards who slink in the caves beneath Tel Methedra still live, Baradbeam. They spoke to us as friends, gave us shelter, took the sweat from our brows, and repaid us with treachery. I will repay them in kind. My lost brethren and my lost friends demand this of me. Lou Brennan. You jest, Baradbeam. He is a fat man whose courage depends on 100 of his people at his back. I have faced the evil of Mordorith. He is gone, and I still live. Lou Brennan is nothing compared to Mordorith.
I thought you would come with me to take vengeance on Lou Brennan.
But it seems your road lies elsewhere. I am sorry you will not be there. I know you would gladly join me if urgent matters did not drive you elsewhere. Gladden does not seem to be listening to you. He gestures to the south, in the direction of the Tree of Tribute. Well, Calenglad is the... Who's Halberd? He was North Downs, I think. I don't know. I'll have to look back on all of these. Calenglad is over that way. If you wish to bid him farewell, it feels like he has been staring at that tree for hours. Ooh. Do I want to mix and match? Okay, hold on. Ooh. Oh, what if we mixed and matched a little bit? Because I like that one better than this. Yeah. I'm gonna get the green one. People are okay, don't get really pissed at me that I don't get a full set. It looks nice there. Because we're not, I feel like the other one's like, yeah, you're a high-ranking person of the Grey Company. And we're not. We're, like, if anything, we're just an honorary one.
Anything more than the flickering of a candle in the gale to something so ancient.
How long do you think this tree has been growing here, Baradbeam? It must be so old and have seen so much. Are we anything more than the flickering of a candle in the gale to something so ancient? Would it even notice if we left this place and never returned? Calenglad looks weary, and his face is more lined than you remember. You were leaving us to aid Theodred. It is no surprise to me. I overheard Halberd and Saradin discussing courses of action, and it seemed likely. I wish our paths did not diverge, but it seems they must, Baradbeam. We all have too many duties in this world. Okay, I'm not even gonna think about it.
I'm sure Theodred will find a use for you at the fords of the Eisen.
That is a crucial crossing, and it must be held against the forces of Saruman at any cost. We have seen the danger posed by the Dullingdon clans, and the army of Uryx you beheld within Isengard sounds of considerable size. Neither of these forces must cross the River Eisen. Calenglad's bleak expression is lightened by a wry smile. You should say goodbye to Radnir. If you do not, he would never hear the we would never hear the end of it. He's east of here, I believe, on the path. Radnir is the one with the elf-like girlfriend that he left behind in the troll shaws, right? Okay, now the question is, do we want those gloves? Those look nice. Or these? Ooh, they both look nice. That one almost looks too dark, huh? Dang. Can you dye the gloves? I did. Can I dye these gloves? Can. Oh boy. I'm gonna take the fine ones. I know we're not there yet. Alright, let's talk to Radonir. What's going on? Hey! Calenglad, did you not see this, animal right here? A little help, bud? You okay, Radonir?
That is the way of it, is it not? We go where we are needed.
Okay, he's asking us to sit. Sit with me a moment, Baradbeam. I know you are leaving us, and that Theodred has need of you at the ford. That is the way of it, is it not? We go where we are needed. The Grey Company owes its freedom to you and to the Prince of Rohan, and this is how Halberd seeks to repay the debt to Theodred. Perhaps he thinks our debt to you is too deep to repay so easily. Radonir raises an eyebrow and subjects you to close scrutiny. Once this is all over, if such a thing is possible, you and I will meet at some inn in some peaceful land, and I will buy you a drink, and you will buy me 3. We wonder when we got so old. He looks back at the Tree of Tribute and seems to decide something. I think Calenglad is wrong. I think it is just a tree. Oh. I'm like so sad. Which one did we say we're gonna take? I'm just gonna take these.
Prestadir will want to say farewell to you before you leave us.
Who the hell is Prestadir? This is just a random ranger. We don't know him. Oh, come on. I'm in the middle of something. I'm having a peaceful chat about drinking with Radonir. Come on. Prestadir is up by the camp, northeast of here. He wants to say goodbye to you before you leave us. Okay. That one. Alright, here's the real. This is the ones we've gotten so far. Undyed. I mean, I think it's gonna be this one. Yeah. Well... neither one of them, but I think I'm going to take the bottom one. And this can be dyed. Yeah, we'll take the bottom one. Okay. Alright, Prestadir. You are... when he said up a hill, you flippin' climb a mountain, man.
Be well on the road. And give your courage to Theodred.
I heard it was time for you to leave us, Baradbeam. Be well on the road and give your courage to Theodred as you gave it to us. If you have the opportunity to rescue Lothrandir from the clutches of Saruman, I hope you will take it. It is not right for us to abandon him to the enemy. I know it does not look good for him, but there is always hope. You escaped from the pits of Isengard, and Lothrandir is made of stern stuff as well. I regret that we did not have the opportunity to speak more before this parting, my friend. Perhaps our paths will cross again in happier days.
Stay safe on the road, my friend.
We will see each other again. Halberd wanted to see you once you had made your farewells. He is somewhere within the camp, Baradbeam. You should return to him and prepare to depart. Oh, like I'm getting like emotionally sad. I for some reason I had it in my head like, yeah, we just stay with the Rangers the rest of the game. But I guess not. I'm sure we'll cross paths though.
An honor to travel with you. The Grey Company owes you much, and more.
I am not one for long farewells, my friend. Know that you are one of us, with ties not of blood, but rather strengthened by blood. The blood of our foes. Our roads entwined this far, and may do so again, but for now, it is the time of leave-taking. Baradbeam, it has been an honor to travel with you. The Grey Company owes you much and more.
I understand Prince Theodred's men have established a camp in the Heathfells.
Far to the south, at the fords of the River Eisen. While the prince has been scouting in the Gravenwood, leadership of the camp fell to a second, a man named Grimbold. Travel south to this camp and tell Grimbold you have come to help. Okay. Goodbye, my ranger friends. I love you all. Alright, let's continue on then. By Radineer, we will grab that drink. Come peaceful times. I don't know if there will ever be peaceful times. And honestly, Baradbeam's up in age, and he's not a Dunedain, so most likely that will never happen. Sorry to say. And Radineer, no, I know Radineer knows that. But it's always good to hold on to something. And we will rescue Lothrandir. Although, is that a raid? I hope there's the opportunity to go in there solo and get Lothrandir out. Although I feel like if it was a raid only, he probably dies in the raid. Or is already dead. Because otherwise, it would, I feel like it would mess up the story if you went in and got him out. Because then, for people who find him later, they're like, well, I didn't rescue you. How the heck did you get out of there? so I feel like a thing for continuity would be, yeah, he just dies in there. So that'll be our headcanon until we know something different. Or are given the chance to go rescue him. Where are we going? Oh, a new zone completely. Okay, let's get on the road. I thought it was a camp. We're going to brand new zone. Cool, I've never been here before. Get out of here. I just got shot in the side with Wouldn't that be a way for him to go? No. Is this a... It's just a flower. I thought it was like cotton or something. Oh, cool. Gap of Rohan. Awesome. Isendale, Whoops Cleft, Heathfeld. Gap of Rohan. Ooh. Okay. Cool. Oh. I'm stuck. I think we're legged out. We might disconnect here. I can't move. Can you hear me clicking? Help. What if I got off? There we go. Nope. There we go. Okay, just had a little bit of a connectivity issue. We are back. I'm glad we didn't disconnect all completely. I did not even see you there because it is dark as heck. I'm excited. Like, I have no clue where the story is gonna go now, so I just, it's so exciting to feel that again with this game, because I like known, like, what episode are we on? The 150 something? Like, all stuff that I knew was coming and knew was gonna happen, and now it's just like, I don't know. I have no idea. I have no idea what awaits for us. I know there's probably a Helm's Deep, like, skirmish. Probably a, horse battle something coming up. But then beyond that, I did not keep up with the news of Lord of the Rings Online, so it's all completely new. Baradbeam, we might have to bust an ankle getting down here. There we go. Oh, it didn't even bust us. No busting. Hello, Rohirrim. They're probably like, who is this old guy? Riding in here. Although, maybe Theodred, like, gave him...
Welcome, my friend.
Hi, that was a cool voice actress. Alright, are we up here? Aha. Grimbold.
Theodred has come back to us from his study of the Dunlending clans.
And his news is worrying. He tells me you are the man who escaped from Isengard and spoke of the army you saw being trained. He will need your help if we are to hold this crossing against Saruman, Baradbeam. He commands both Dunlendings and Uruks, and we must keep all of them on this side of the river, out of Rohan. Familiarize yourself with the situation here, friend. Find the map table southeast of here in the camp to see where we plan the movements of our forces. I would also like you to speak with Trumbald on the road north of the camp to learn what he has seen there today. Speak also to Sinstan, Theodred's esquire, on the western bank of Vysen, south of here. He has been running messages back and forth across the ford as needed. Once you have done these things, find Theodred somewhere in the camp. He is reacquainting himself with the situation here as well. Okay. Do I want to pick up side quest? I don't think so. Cool. This is really neat. Like, the game really just... Like, up until Mirkwood, it felt like the same formula, right? And then you get here, and it's like, they stepped it up a notch. Do what now? You explained all this stuff to me, and then I just running around like a chicken with my head cut off. Alright, I need to see the map. Hello, friends. Is this the map table? This table is used by the Rohirrim to plan their strategy and movements. Okay. Talk to Sinstan? I know, someone's over here. Hello. Down by the river? How did you get down there? So this is where they cannot cross from? Okay, over here. Athelard.
Oh, hello there. I am Prince Theodred's esquire.
Why do you sound so... Hail, you must be Baradbeam. I am Sinstan, and I am the prince's esquire. I help him with his armor and his steed, and with anything else that needs doing. Right now, he has me bringing messages back and forth across the ford, getting the men on the other side organized for the defense of the bank. Someone has taken one of my bracers, and I think they have hidden it somewhere. It is their idea of a jest, I suppose. Nay, do not bother looking for it. It will turn up eventually. Isn't the ford where Theodred dies? Also, what's with the bracer? What's this? Indigo. And then we've got one more thing to do. All the way up top. Talk to Trumbald at the road north of Grimbald's camp. Okay. So we go not into the camp, but around it. Okay, yeah. Something's gonna come up with that bracer. That was a completely random thing. Rungar. Excuse me. One sec. Take a drink. All of a sudden got a pain in my throat. Okay. Trumbald.
If Saruman does have an army, he's keeping it inside Isengard for now.
Things have been quiet on the road for several days now. If Saruman does have an army, he is keeping it inside Isengard. For now. I think those must just be tales after all. Buddy, I was there. Trumbald looks at you curiously. Were you really imprisoned by Saruman? There have been some arguments among the men about it. You nod and tell him briefly of your stay within the ring of Isengard, and of your escape. His face falls at your tale. How many Uruks did you say? By the Hammerhand, he does have an army. Yeah, man. You gotta believe this stuff. Being unprepared is how you fail. I think if anything from now on, depending on what happens when we get to Gondor story-wise, I'm thinking outfits. We have 1, 2... Oh, no, not even that. We have 2 more slots that we can play around with. I'm thinking we won't change up outfits much anymore. Like, this is just maybe once more when we get to Gondor. And then from there, to be honest, he'd probably dress as a ranger from then on out. Or go back. I was thinking go back to... Here's a callback. Go back to his, like, poor man traveling in gray type thing. Maybe not this one, because this was, like, young, ambitious. Moria. After we got to the Golden Forest, Lothlorien, Rohan, a prisoner. We could probably get rid of this one if we needed another slot, but yeah. I don't think he will be changing it up much anymore. Maybe the cloak he might change if we get a really cool one. Never.
I am devising a plan. Once all is ready, I want you to be a part of it.
Okay. I'm glad you have come. I would have welcomed any of your ranger friends as well, but I understand that they have their own mission. I wish them well in it. Enough talk. It is time to strengthen my forces. They will have need of strength in the days to come.
We know that Saruman has a much larger force of Uruks than we do of men.
Grimbold estimates that each one of us is worth at least 20 Uruks, but he is from Grimslade, and the men of that place are not known for their mastery of numbers. I fear he underestimates the savagery of Saruman's forces. And then there are the hostile Dunlending clans to consider. Athelard has gone to the Ayat of the middle of the river to train some of the men. They have seen less combat than others, and they have much to learn if they are to be of help during the real battle. Go to him and help train these youths. Alright, I will. I think that was the guy we saw that was across for the river. Oh. Going to head down this. Right? Oof. Oh. We are okay. And then should be able to, yeah. Alright. Hey, friend. Stop.
These
What are you
men
digging
need to
back
be
on?
Stronger. I need to make them stronger.
These men need to be stronger. We are the only defense between Saruman's evil and the people of Rohan. I need to make them stronger. Find a warrior and an archer and fight with them, Baradbeam. Perhaps your example will teach them something. You know, last time I did this, I got turned on.
I am ready to show you the strength of my arm.
And not, like, turned on, like... like that. Turned on, like they betrayed me. I am ready to show you the strength of my arm, Baradbeam. I have sharpened my skills against many of my kinsmen. Let me now sharpen them further. I'm ready for you, Lore Master. No, you're not. I can't. I'm clicking. There we go. Thank you for the melee, my friend. Right, and an archer.
If you believe you can best me in training, prove it is so.
Okay.
Aha!
Get him, Mavar. Alright. We have strengthened.
Well, what do you think of their abilities?
No. I don't. I think they need training. What do you think of their abilities? Are they made of stern enough stuff to stand against the forces of Saruman you beheld within Isengard? Athelard sighs heavily. They will have to do. You should find Rungar and help him with the training of his riders. He is just to the north of Grimbold's camp. I saw him earlier. Man, it is leg fest right now. Getting like 2 to 3 second input delays. And it still shows. We're stuck. Move forward, please. Okay, registering some movements, but not others. Okay, we'll just, now that we've got Man, what is up with this today? There are a lot of people playing with time. I mean, Sunday at 2 o'clock. I mean, probably one of the prime times. Oof. Rubber banding a little. Hello. Reduced awareness, yeah. I figured. It's like, hey, the server's having problems. We're gonna turn down some stuff here.
My men are practicing a technique to help them fight from horseback.
A technique that will snare their opponents. Am I about to get horse combat right now? With careful aim, my men can ensnare their enemy's legs with a thrown net. It will then keep the foeman from attacking until our footmen can close the distance. Gather up the nets they have already thrown and bring them to me, Baradbeam, and I will give them to new riders. This is something they must master if we are to be as effective as we must be. Okay. Grab some nets. Don't net me, boys. I need to gather these. You're practicing against stationary targets. You should actually practice against moving targets. Your targets will not be standing still, most likely. Unless you're starting here and then to get the throwing technique down and then get the aiming technique later.
Very good. Their skill throwing the nets is improving with each pass.
Once they have mastered it, it will be better prepared to face any unmounted foe that comes. Theodred will wish to see you. He is somewhere in the camp to the south, I expect. Tell my prince that the riders are becoming more skilled at the technique he suggested, and that I have some craftsmen working on more nets. Okay. Theodred seems like a really, intelligent leader. Which I guess you would come to expect from a Prince of Rohan. But also, that just makes it worse what happens to him. Because he's one of the good ones, you know?
We need every man to be ready, for what I have in mind is dangerous.
Your news is welcome, my friend. We need every man to be ready, for what I have in mind is dangerous. But the reward should we prevail, could be significant. If we wait until Saruman's army is ready, we cannot hope to hold the fort against him. We do not have the men. Your report of the size of Saruman's force has it much larger than I feared. Wow, this music. I do not think this is Lord of the Rings. If we can catch him before he is ready, we might strike such a blow that his force will be sent into disarray. He is wise, yes, and is the wise man not cautious? He will see that we have taken him by surprise, and he will retreat behind his walls, and he will continue to grow his army until he is certain we cannot oppose him. Every day that goes by is a day in our favor. The size of his army is of no account as long as it stays within Isengard. Let it stay there forever. We must make him uncertain enough of his success that he never moves it. That is my proposal. If you are willing to help, Grimbold has asked that you ride with him. I don't know, I don't agree with that plan. I just got done saying you were really smart, but I don't think he will keep his army. I really, really think you just underestimate how much they're willing to sacrifice bits of their army to put out little bothersome stuff like this.
Prince Theodred's plan is a daring one, but there is wisdom in it.
He is like his father in this. He does not shy away from using his strength where it is necessary. I would like you by my side during this daring strike, Baradbeam. We will plant the seed of doubt in Saruman's mind, and he may think twice before sending his army forth.
Prince Theodred's plans are set forth on the map table. We begin at dawn.
We will begin at dawn on the 25th. We will strike Saruman hard and fast and use his own caution against him. So long as he thinks his army is not ready to march and must remain behind the walls of Isengard, it will be of no threat to Rohan. I doubt you so much. I doubt this plan will work. Okay, I think what we'll do is we will go ahead. Do I have to touch it? Yeah, okay. We're going to go ahead and end this episode here. And when we come back, we'll go ahead and help them with their plan. Like I said, I have my doubts. I don't think this plan is going to work out the way they want to. If anything, they're going to see that now is the time to strike, because they'll see right through it. Remember, they have the Palantir. So, given that, I'm looking forward to next episode. So I want to thank you guys so much for all of your support on this series. If you do want to see more of the Lord of the Rings online Let's Play, make sure to leave a like or subscribe to the channel. Otherwise, I will see you guys next time. Alright, bye-bye everyone.